Grab your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Local Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, maybe, just take a break. Local Cafe. Chill out with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest show in the entire Local universe. You are watching Local Cafe. It is a beautiful, awesome February 28th. Some would say the last day that Boogie has to like wieners. The funny part is he says 30 days. It's not 30 days, Boogie. It's only 28 days. But what do I know? I'm just Ken. As you guys know, I have a awesome and beautiful counterpart to this thing we call a stream. An awesome woman that I love seeing every single day on here to balance out nice Ken. Not crazy Ken. Not mad Ken. Her name is Beans. Good morning, Beans. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Good. Still need to wake up. Good morning. So today, we might have to end a little bit early, I've heard.
Yeah, you're frozen. But yes, unfortunately. But 11:15, we're going to have to call it. Yeah, you're frozen. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you're frozen or am I frozen. It says excellent on my end. But yeah, so 11:15, we're going to have to let go today. Bean's got some work stuff to do. I have son duties to handle. But you know what, chat? We're going long tomorrow. The Bean Counter with one gifted Local Cafe membership. Thank you. MTB, been one cash cow for a month. Yay, 1 month. Best show in the LCU. Thank you so much, MTB or MTV. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. It's 11:15. I know we've been going long for a little bit, but you know what? Tomorrow is going to be a marathon. You know why tomorrow is going to be a marathon? Because I'm going to be home alone. I'm going to have nothing to do. Literally nothing. And this is also what I'm going to do for you guys. This is what I'm going to do also. When it goes, I'm going to show 2 parts to Ken's cooking. The birria is coming tomorrow. When the stream is over, I'm going to go live, members only. And we're going to show Ken's cooking to the members. Birria is coming tomorrow, guys. I love you all for being members. I love you guys. Yeah. Video games 11:15. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I got to be a son, and Beans has to be a functioning member of society and get out and touch grass and work. But
unfortunately.
But we're going to make it up to you guys tomorrow. Be sure to tune in tomorrow because we're going long. And also, a little bit of drama yesterday with Beans and Grimm. But let me say one thing before we do that, Beans. I got Jaffe to agree to an interview on Cafe. Jaffe's going to come on Cafe. Yep, Jaffe's going to come to Cafe. We're going to interview that dude. We're going to talk to him. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a grand old time in the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest beans. But about 10 minutes later, guys, drama hits. 10 minutes after he said, yeah, we'll come on Cafe and you can talk to you guys. What happened? Real quick, Duck Savannah with the Canadian 2. Always coffee time. Or he says it's coffee time, but it's always coffee time here at the Cafe. And Nightly Truth, bro. You've been going around the shows with the $4.99 Good Morning Cafe. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So hopefully Jaffe can come tomorrow. I'm going to DM him, talk to him about it a little bit. But let's explain the drama that happened with our guest.
Let's explain the drama. So last night on Test, it was a great show. It was a great show. Grimm did an interview on Billy the Fridge and Ziley separately, you know, trying to get more of their backstory, maybe a little bit more into their childhood or just young life in general, how they started on YouTube, things of that nature. Everybody was enthralled. And then here comes baby grandpa. Okay, I'm going to call him baby grandpa because that's what he looks like to me now that he shaved his beard. He looks like a baby and a grandpa at the same time.
Bruh.
Here comes baby grandpa to cut the content, and he pulls Grimm out of his own show. They literally drag him into their VC or their live on air. And I had to jump in there like, yo, what are you guys doing? I found it so funny how a show so big, because apparently they were mad that Tess has been running on the same time as they have, but he's been doing that for weeks now, you know? So it's like, how are you getting upset over something that's been happening for a while? First of all.
Let me pause you real quick. Carini with the 5. Good morning, Beans again. Shout out to Tess for a great stream last night. L Tech Talk. Carini, you're beautiful. Her and her husband or boyfriend, I don't know what the hell y'all are, but either way, her and her person are supporters of the show. We appreciate you guys as always. CJ Cart 3R, welcome to Cash Cow. I believe you are on the Discord already, but if you're not, get in that mofo. And then Epic Brady with the $9.99. Good morning, Ken and Beans. Hope y'all are a good day. Still the best show to listen to at work. We appreciate that, sir. We appreciate that. Thank you, Epic Brady. Epic Brady, real quick, how was you and Psycho Mom going, bro? I know you were in there, you know, spitting whatever you want to call game. How's that going, sir? Please let us know in the chat. All right, Miss Beans, part 2.
Part 2. So I do see a lot of people chiming in, agreeing with me that he looks like a baby grandpa or a grandpa baby, whichever you want to put first. But a lot of people are also bringing up, doesn't Test have the rule that he can stream whenever he wants? Yeah, so Grimm, because he has some real life stuff going on in the afternoon, he can stream whenever, and he's been doing that for a while now, just streaming during Tech Talk because he knows there's some people that might not be interested in tech. So we were doing an amazing job. He was really engaged with Billy. Billy was really engaged with him. All of a sudden, he's pulled into Tech Talk. I had to run in there. I had to call him a grandpa baby for him to leave us alone. And then he goes, is that a bean talking to me? Because I didn't have my camera pulled up.
Oh,
it was just my little profile picture. I think we have a clip if you want to pull that up real quick.
James F. McSee with the 5 British pounds, I believe. Ken, can you please kick Boogie from the VC? Thanks in advance. Unfortunately, I can't because he's an owner of the server. I'm sorry. But either way, thank you for the 20 British pounds. I greatly appreciate that. Epic Brady, again with the $9.99. We doing good, you know, doing the damn thing. Well, congratulations, sir. All the luck to you in the world. And then CJ again with the $20. I'm in the Discord. Love this show. And is, by the way, it's pronounced CJ Carter.
I saw you press a button. Was that the Boomer Report?
That was the Boomer Report, because 3s are E's, evidently, in the generation or 2 generations beneath me. Thank you, CJ Carter. Either way, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Keep killing it, Ken and Beans. We're trying, sir. We're definitely trying. So, thank you. Ms. Ziley.
You're muted. Ziley was there. She hates interviews, but she loved the interview with Grimm. Hi, Ziley. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
I just wanted to hop in here, and I'm sorry for the tension I might put in here, but that was absolutely ridiculous what Jaffe did last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I know Grimm was so excited about doing the 2 interviews. It was Billy the first 45 minutes. It was me the last 45 minutes. And the way that they kept pulling, and I think it was Jaffe. I don't know. Jay says that he pulled Billy once, but they kept pulling Billy and Grimm up to their studio. And then with a minute left, before it was my turn or whatever, they pulled me, and I looked at them and I was like, you know what? I'm a host too. And I disconnected them from their own VC.
Let's go.
Twice.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful, Ziley.
No, it was ridiculous. That was and I know Grimm worked hard. I know Beans worked hard for this episode, and it just pissed me off.
Oh, yeah. Epic Brady with the $9.99. Good morning, Grandma Ziley.
You're not allowed to call me that. Only Mono is. But good morning.
Hey. I don't know if you caught the first part of the show, but I was telling Beans, I got Jaffe to agree to come on Cafe to talk and interview or whatever. And then 10 minutes later, the drama happened. And I'm like, fuck.
I don't think he knows that I host with you Cafe. So that would be a very interesting experience.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting when he realizes you're the Beans that he was talking shit to.
Yeah. It would.
No, it was ridiculous. And then in the middle of my interview, I want to say he pulled Grimm twice. But here's my thing. And here, Grimm has been going live every day while they have been live.
Yep.
You just now notice? Maybe pay attention to the damn community you're in before you pull some shit like that.
I think Grandpa Baby has some Alzheimer's or something. Maybe a little bit of dementia. Doesn't really know what's going on.
I don't know. It upset me so bad because I know Grimm was really excited about that.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
And he did good. He had over 300 people in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. It was a success. And they just, I don't know. I just feel like they kind of screwed it up for him. And he kept his cool too.
He did. He didn't engage at all. He just kept hopping out and getting back into his interviews, which I really did appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
I did go to bat for Grimm just a little bit, because I don't like to start shit, but if you're going to start shit, I might as well finish it, right? So I pulled in Glammy, and I threw Glammy at them for a little bit, and then I disconnected, I think it was Jaffe once, and then maybe... I don't know, I was messing with them. I was like, if you're going to mess with our show, our tiny little show, which is like an ant compared to your giant tech talk, I might as well mess with you back.
Well, I feel like somebody needs to talk to him and let him know don't do that because that's fucking rude as shit. That's rude. You just don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing, like y'all said. Grimm goes live every single day at the same time. I mean, he normally doesn't get that many viewers. They probably felt threatened because of the Billy and Ziley interview. They thought it was going to pull their numbers away. And I did notice they didn't crack 1K for a while during that interview.
Well, guess what? Grimm redirected to Aussie, and they hadn't shut off yet because they can go as long as they want, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while it was Tech Talk and Aussie was beating them in viewers.
Really?
Yep.
Bro.
They had 900 and some viewers, and they had 700 and some.
That's, wow. Well.
Just saying.
As Keemstar says, the numbers talk, and that's all he cares about. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. It
just made me angry, bro. I felt so bad for Grimm. I really did, but he kept his cool. He didn't spurg out. He didn't do any of that. And I'm so proud of him for keeping his cool like that.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I told everybody you have to remain a professional and then handle it after the fact. And
he did too. I was so proud of him. So anyway, I wanted to come up here and bitch because that was absolutely ridiculous. Jaffe should not be allowed to do that.
There you
Test
go.
has been running at the same time as Tech Talk this whole entire time. Jaffe, I'm sorry you're late to the game, but you didn't notice that somebody else was in another studio the same time you were live this whole time? No. Fuck out of here. Nah.
There it is.
I'm pretty sure you guys also pointed it out whenever when he was doing that whole thing with Tina, he had the background music and all this other crap. You guys pointed it out on Rewind because the whole situation where you and Grimm were in VC and then I popped in and you guys were like, oh, by the way, this is when this drama happened while Jaffe was doing his thing.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit iffy on if he knew this was happening or not. I think he's just trying to move on to like a new hook or new entertainment segment that's not Tina anymore.
Okay, well, moving people out of someone else's show, like when us and Aussie did it, we were doing it to each other because we were having fun. We're like, I don't want to say sister shows or whatever because I'm the only woman, but you know what I mean? Like we're two close shows, right? And it was a Saturday night or a Sunday or something like that, and we were doing it to each other. That was different because it was a joke between all of us. Grimm really worked hard on doing those interviews and like setting it up and everything. And for them to just keep pulling, like, bro, what are you doing? It was just disrespectful, and I didn't like it. So,
Grimm with the $2 said, "I love you guys. I appreciate the support. Honestly,
well, you deserved it. It was great. I had a great time, and I hate doing interviews too, but I enjoyed that one."
That's awesome.
I don't know if he's going to get upset with me for saying this, but he got emotional after the show because he did see how much support he got. There was a lot of people up to him saying that he was doing a wonderful job, that he would love to see other interviews. A lot of people were actually saying that they would love to see an interview with you, Ken. Just in general, a lot of people were engaged with this sort of content. So this might be a show that would be perfect for Grimm. I don't know how it's going to go on once we already go through all the hosts, but it's a good idea.
He carried it well. He carried it very well, especially with the shit that was going on. He didn't break a sweat. He just, okay, we're back in here. We're going to continue like nothing ever happened. He did an excellent job.
That's awesome. They're happy to hear that.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, I just wanted to pop in. Sorry, I didn't mean to crash, but I had to bitch, and I told everybody I'm coming on Cafe to bitch. So that's what I did. All right, y'all have a great day.
You too. Later.
Thank you too, Zay.
Oh boy, Trog with the 5. I think that's a super sticker. I don't know what that's called. What's that called? Sticker.
I think it's called a super sticker.
Either way, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Oh man, well, let's get back to normal. Get all that out the way. You know, Jaffe, if you're watching, I think it'd be awesome if we have some sort of just resolution to this. I don't normally do the feeling talk. That's not really my thing. But just
what do you mean by that?
All right. Remember the McJuggerNugget show where they were all crying together and all? I don't do that. I could never go on a stream in front of thousands of people and cry. I couldn't do it. So people are going to say it's some fucking macho man, alpha male. It's not. That's not it at all. I just think those conversations should not be in front of thousands of people. Because to me, if you're doing it in front of that audience and you're doing it, like, it happened naturally, right? I'm not saying that it didn't happen naturally. But sometimes when people do that in front of people, it's just for the production of it. So it takes away the personal side of it. If I had an issue with someone, I'm not going to bring them on my stream and like cry when I talk to them. Because that's just not who I am as a person. I don't think that's entertainment. I don't think that's content. I think that if there's really shit years and like decades built up and you know that it's going to get emotional, I don't see the point in doing that in front of people. It was so cringe. It was so weird to just see grown-ass men crying and all that. Like, it's just weird to me. What up, sir?
Good morning, Keemstar.
Good morning. What a morning it was. I had an appointment with the Cybertruck to get the Cybertruck fixed at 8 a.m. and I woke up at 7:45 and I was a whole 45 minutes away from the service center or whatever. So I text them. I'm like, bro, I'm going to be 30 minutes late. They're like, you're good. Get in here. Got that done, wrapped it up real fast. And I just turned on Cafe and I caught the end of Xylee. And here's the thing. I got to rely on Cafe now to know what the hell happened at night. Cause about I don't know, maybe 30 minutes into Rewind, I've been falling asleep. I don't know. I'm getting old or some shit. I've been going to bed early.
Really?
So I don't really know what happened. And I was rewinding and putting it on 2x speed. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'll just call in. They'll tell me what happened.
Yeah. So there was a little bit of drama with Jaffe and Grimm, because Grimm was doing his show. Beans was there. I'll let Beans tell the story, but before you do, Lily, welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you for that. Ms. Beans, tell the story for Mr. King.
Before the story ends, I want 5 new cash cows. Let's see if we can do it. Go ahead.
Oh goodness. So Grimm was doing his late night talk show and it was going amazing. He peaked at, I'm not sure, around 400 if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of people were patting him on the back, and right when he was getting to the juicy bits of the question, he was pulled into Tech Talk, and apparently they had a problem with him running his show during the same time as Tech Talk, even though that's what he's been doing for the past couple of weeks. So we're just like, yo, dude, you're cucking our content for no reason. I understand if we're not doing anything at all, but now that we're having an established interview, this is not okay. So I might have thrown Glammy into their show without their permission, but I think it went pretty well, in my opinion.
Well, who got the redirect? It was Tech Talk got the redirect, right?
Tech Talk always gets the redirect.
From Rewind, yes, they got the
redirect.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Because that's the deal I made with them, and unfortunately, Test that channel was the lowest on the totem pole, so that was the one that we had to just flow. I would put Test after Cafe or somewhere before Nerds, or I'd put it something like that, but it just doesn't work with Grimm's work schedule. So it's it just sucks. We're kind of in that situation,
Yep. So someone in Greek girl in chat saying that he did it over and over again. So I guess they kept pulling Grimm in during the interview, and he just kept having to go back to his own channel because they were salty about it.
Yeah, and then Xylee blew up on them the moment that they dragged Xylee in. I don't want to say accidentally, but that's definitely something you don't want to do. I think that we should pull up the clips just to give people more of an imagery of what happened and be true to the chaos.
Carlos, thank you for the one gifted. We are 4 away. 4 away.
Ooh.
They kept pulling Billy and Grimm.
Yeah.
They kept pulling both Billy and Grimm. Then they pulled me. I disconnected them from their own fucking VC because that was ridiculous. And then while Grimm was on, because Billy was the first 45 minutes, I was the last 45 minutes. And then during my interview with Grimm, they pulled Grimm, I know for a fact, once, maybe twice.
I'm about to share stream, Keem. All right.
Called stealing our numbers.
Okay.
What am I stealing?
Let me know when you're ready.
Necro, thank you so much for the 50. You're a legend.
Oh, shit.
I'm ready.
Thank you, Necro. Appreciate that. CJ Carter, Epic Brady upgraded to Cash Cow. Guys, thank you so much for the support.
We only need 3 more. 3 more. We're 3 away.
Let's go. I don't want the boss to yell at me, guys. Please help me out.
He might throw Becky back at us.
Yeah, let's not have that. All right, let's get it.
Running live.
What am I stealing? 5 viewers?
What numbers? The 100 viewers? You guys get 1,000. Can you stop cucking our content, sir?
Is that a bean talking to me? Who is that? There's a bean talking. All I'm saying to you guys is Billy, you are one of us. You don't need to be in any of these other fucking shows. I tell everybody when I'm in calls.
Carlos,
Got Moxie.
dead score, legend and legend. And Nicholas, another goddamn legend. I said I needed 5. I didn't say 25. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, guys. I love y'all support. Seriously. And for the gifted, please thank whoever gifted it to you. It means a lot to us. Seriously. Thank you.
He's got talent. He's on the way up. He's good on the mic. If Laucow doesn't work out, Lolcow, whatever, go fucking host a goddamn radio show. You're going to be a star, kid. But don't hang out with these fuckers. 100 views. Bring them over here, Billy. Close the interview down.
Cats and cross.
In here.
Appreciate you, Cats.
Yo, who let this baby on air?
You are dressed like a bean. Why don't you fucking...
You are dressed like a bean.
Good job, guys.
What the fuck does that even...
Yeah, it's funny.
It's because I didn't have my camera on. I just had like my profile picture up. So he's like, "You're dressed like a bean," and then he didn't even let me have a rebuttal. He just kicked me out.
All right.
Jester, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I think that's Lord Rush. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, sir. Thank you. So one more clip.
Interview, dude. Please.
What do you think about Siri and The Witcher, Grimm?
We're not doing this.
What do you think?
Jesus fucking Christ. They dragged me again.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys. You're hot.
Yeah.
You're hot, Grimm.
It's getting a little annoying.
You
my
think
God.
What do you mean it's a little annoying?
You
Guys,
cannot get
if you have
away
a
with
problem with
You
this,
think you can
I think
steal
you should
from
talk
me
to Keem.
and Meyer Lansky? I don't think so.
All right, cool.
I know you guys are pissed off, but I love every bit of this.
Yeah.
He kept his cool.
Grimm did perfect. Grimm did not spurg out or anything. He just kept it going.
No, I love every bit of this. But no, actually, I think I have a solution. When does Tech Talk end?
Good question. They're not subject to 90 minutes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well...
But you want to know the fun part? The fun part is without the redirect from Tech Talk, because they were still going over, Aussie had more numbers than they did.
Okay, so this is what we need to do. We need to bring Tech Talk down to that 90 minutes, and then we need to fit Grimm's show for 90 minutes after that, and then Aussie. Because what Aussie goes on, is supposed to go on way later, right?
Yeah, they used to go at 4 a.m., then it got moved to 2 a.m.
So they've been going on at 2.
They've been going on at 12:30.
Oh,
help me out.
Oh.
When does Tech Talk start? It starts
11 p.m.
11 p.m. Okay. So at 12:30, you could run
test
to 2, and then Aussie could go on
to 2.
Yeah, no. We could do that. Why don't we do that?
Boom! All fixed. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jaffe.
there's room now to do this. We should do this. And then also, I mean, I'd have to talk to Grimm on what he feels about this, but I think Grimm and Nightmare should just run test.
Yeah.
That'd be
He's
good.
actually been talking to Nightmare about having him as a co-host of some sort because they bounce off of each other really well, surprisingly. So I think that would be a great idea. I think he was watching, but let's see if he pops up.
Yeah.
Who, Grimm or Nightmare?
Grimm.
Grimm.
Yep.
He was doing some super chats earlier.
Yeah, just when you're on a live stream and stuff, never say he or them or this or that. Like, just
That's
always
true.
just like be very descriptive because.
Yeah, it's fair.
Because it does get confusing, yeah. So you fell asleep pretty early last night. You said during Rewind?
Yeah, I had to ban Brantley for calling into the server, being drunk, into the Discord, and saying various things. So
Yep.
she got a week ban, and she tried to twist my arm and claim her innocence, but I'm not having it. I got to treat everyone fair. And then she wouldn't stop claiming her innocence, so I locked myself in my room and fell asleep. No, I'm just kidding. I made most of that story up, but yeah, she did get banned.
So yesterday I was actually going. Oh, sorry. One
Yeah,
real
go,
quick
go.
thing. So I was rock climbing and I have my headphones in because we always rock climb kind of during the middle of like Locale Live. So I was listening in and all of a sudden I hear beans and I'm like, why are they talking about me? So I turned up my phone and I heard beans, you're getting banned, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even do anything. Then I have everybody chatting at me in the Discord. I have Brantley going, thanks, Bean. And I'm like, whatever happened, I'm at the gym right now, and I did not do whatever the other beans did. Because there's like 3 or 4 beans like in the Discord community. So can you explain what happened yesterday with the whole bean situation?
All I know is like somebody was in chat like ratting Brantley out and they were called beans. So that just said, I referred to them as their name and I think that sparked some confusion, but I was pretty sure that it was not you. It was just someone else called beans.
I was just so worried at the time because I thought that like somebody would get mixed up and I would get banned on accident. I was so scared. But what were you going to get into, Ken?
No, I was gonna say like so I saw like during Rewind, Keem was feeling Billy's song "Give Me That Gibby." That was hilarious, dude.
That is a good ass song. Who made that song? Was it Mystic?
It was him. I thought it was him. He said he recorded that like 7 years ago.
Oh shit!
Because
that's a good ass song.
Because he had iCarly and iZombie, right? They were basically based in Seattle, and he's from Seattle. So he did that song just to like be stupid and be funny. He just making fun of it. Real quick, Keem.
Yeah, I dropped some bars to that last night on Rewind.
Yeah, that was funny. Your favorite Greek girl said, "Just give her a spanking." Hashtag free Brantley. So
I'll give Greek girl a spanking.
Oh man, yeah.
Excuse me.
I love Greek girl.
That's why she won an award for Locale Awards a couple days ago.
Yeah,
pretty sure it was her.
It definitely was. So there was some drama on Rewind last night. Evidently this kind of came in from Nerds into Rewind. Zay and Boogie evidently going hard at each other, and then Glammy trying to take up. So if you guys that don't know, Boogie took over Nerds right when Becky was fired from Nerds. Zay, Glammy, oh my God, Pharaoh, and then Eric, they're all trying to do their thing. Boogie is a little bit more on camera involved than Becky was, but Boogie's also more of a nerd and doing nerd things for nerds for their audience to stay engaged. There's been a little, I guess, hidden like animosity going in there with Zay, because Zay, either you love her or you hate her, right? There's no in between with Zay Zooted. So when
she's like, everyone has their pluses and their minuses. With Zay Zooted, she works hard, but she like overworks, right? She's more of a worker bee than a talent. You know what I mean? So the talent's not there, but the work ethic's there. So Zay Zooted won't be good for a while, but she will work to get better and better and better. And it's one of those things we're gonna have to wait for Zay Zooted to like really
blossom,
come to a point where she's great on camera. But she puts the work in. That's the one thing that nobody can take away from her. She works more than everyone else. So
definitely. And I was always a big supporter of her for that. And I said, no one has dropped at the dime and done things for the universe. No one has put in more hours unpaid than her in the universe. And she'll go on any show. She doesn't care. And she tries her best. She really does try her best. So you have to give her credit where it's due. But let's get into Zay and Boogie going at it.
It's my opinion. I'm allowed.
Oh, while you do that.
Yep.
No, I'll wait till after you do the clip. But Grimm isn't waiting.
Okay. Well, I can bring him in real quick. That's fine.
I can do it. Just continue.
Okay. Grimm, what up?
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm pausing the stream. I'm at work right now, so sorry about that.
You look beautiful, sir.
Are we watching the clip or are we just going to talk to Grimm?
I figured we'd talk to Grimm because I don't know if...
Okay.
Since he's on break at work, I figured we'd just talk to him.
So what do you think about that? You and Nightmare want to run after Tech Talk?
So that's what, 12:30 to 2, right?
Yeah.
Got that right? Okay. Yeah, that's what I originally agreed to whenever we were doing it, but you decided instead to have me just run at any point. So yeah, I'd actually prefer that if that works.
All right, sweet. All right, well that'll be good. We'll consider it like starting. Well, we could start it today, but it'll be considered like Nightmare will come on as an employee considered March 1st.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, that works. That works. I appreciate that.
So Grimm, while we have you here, if you got a few minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I got like 10 more minutes. Okay. So go for it.
So the whole Jaffe thing, like in real time, what was exactly happening? Like we obviously we saw it on stream. Xylee sang your praises, saying you remained a professional the entire time. You didn't get emotional, which I praise you for, sir, because you sometimes can be an emotional person. So what was going on in real time between you and Jaffe?
Yep. So obviously I'm starting my interview with Billy. Billy in the first 45 minutes, and then Xylee in the second 45 minutes. Within the first 45 minutes, I was probably dragged into Tech Talk like 10 times. Now, last time I remember something like this happened, aka like Xylee, whenever she started moving people into different rooms and whatnot, she was reamed for it by Keemstar, and it was like a really big deal. He was even to the point where if she ever did it again, she'd be reprimanded. But this happened within, like, I think Jaffe dragged me in there like at least 12 times within the span of like a whole hour and 30 minutes. Now, obviously, there's not clips for every single time because I came back, and it's in my opinion, I think it's less entertaining ruining an interview within every single couple minutes that people are trying to listen to Billy and trying to hear Xylee's story and stuff like that, and cucking the content to say the least. But yeah, it was happening during Billy the most. Xylee, it only happened like probably like 3 times. But I don't think it was very respectful to not only what I'm trying to do, but also for the specific content I was trying to do that day, which was entirely based around those people. It wouldn't be right for me to splurge out, when it's an interview about them, not about me. So I thought it was completely unprofessional, in my opinion.
Beautiful. So.
Bro, you're being way too professional now. I feel like I'm doing one of those like Zoom court hearings or something.
Good job, Grimm. So
I'm at work. What do you want me to do?
Everybody's dressed.
I'm at work, man.
That's funny. So was there any conversation prior to when y'all went live? Because if I remember correctly, people were saying in the Discord that Grimm, Jaffe, and Jay were all in the same live on air. What happened with that?
So I was in Studio A, just kind of like prepping, ready for the show. Jay kind of hops in, and he's like, "Dude, what the hell? Why are you taking our viewers?" And I'm just like, "What viewers?" And he's like, "All 5 of our viewers." And I'm just like, like, what the hell? So I was kind of like laughing, and then Jaffe hops on, and the last thing I said to Jay was, "Don't worry about it." And Jaffe's like, "What do you mean, don't worry about it? You're taking our viewers, idiot." And I'm just like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, I'm barely getting any viewers as it is. I'm barely affecting your guys' viewer count for that matter, or I'm not even getting a redirect. Like, bro, I'm literally just doing an interview with Billy and Xylee. Why is this an issue now? And all of a sudden, why do you guys realize that I'm actually doing this now? Like, I'm doing this for like a month. You would think you'd at least notice me every now and then when you glance and be like, "Oh, there's Grimm." It's Studio B or Studio C, right?
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like, I understand you guys are upset all this went down, but man, that shit was funny when I watched this clips. It just chaos.
Yeah, I mean, if it's okay for our employees or your employees to actually just be dragging people left and right, then I guess we can just do that, if that's cool.
Well, it's not okay, but also like, I mean, it gives Cafe some content. That's for damn sure.
Thank you, Grimm. Appreciate it.
Well, yeah, no problem. I'll make sure to give you guys even more content. I'll make sure to do a little bit of that.
I know you're very short on time, Grimm. But today I see that you have something called Lolcow Game Show. Can you speak upon that just a little bit?
Yeah, so Lolcow Game Show is just going to be a twist on like Jeopardy, Price is Right. I mean, you name it. We were even thinking about adding like a couples game. And maybe not having a couples, but like about the talent. So like each show is kind of like a couple, I guess you could say. See if they know each other very well. Another one that we were actually like putting into the works, it's kind of like Family Feud, but instead of families, it's the actual Lolcow shows. So we got a lot of things in the mix, but as of today, for today's game show, it's going to be primarily like Jeopardy based. So that's what we're gonna go for.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do you guys make sure you set up the redirect to like nerds every day? Even though there's like a huge gap, do you like set it up that way?
So sometimes they're stream it and available. Sometimes it is. I'll start making sure that we do that though.
Yeah, if it is available, start sending it to nerds. Like,
all right.
You know, I don't know how beneficial it is. People will go over there and the show doesn't start for another like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. But at least they'll know that's the next show, you know?
Yeah. Also, next week, a lot of people in chat were telling us, because they were, again, coming in at the later part, we're going to probably try to start at 11, because people were saying like the West Coast audience sees us more if we would start later. So we're just going to give that like a little experiment just to see what our viewership does, if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't care when you start. You know, you have anywhere, anytime from now until
nerds.
You know,
yeah,
nerds 3:30.
Cool. Well, we appreciate that, sir. Definitely. All right, Grimm. Anything else before we let you go, sir? I know you're on break.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get into the motive of start moving people as much as humanly possible, and then hopefully make some great content.
Come on, bro.
I was gonna take pieces of my Cybertruck. You know how that thing flew off or whatever. I had it in the back seat, and I told the guys if they're giving me a new panel or whatever that like I want to keep the old one, right? And I was gonna have my property manager cut it up into pieces. And I was gonna sign each piece, and I was gonna give them out to people or whatever. A piece of Keemstar Cybertruck, and the motherfuckers took it today. Assholes.
Damn, that would have been awesome, actually.
Yeah,
it was super cool.
Piece of stainless.
Hell yeah. All right.
Again, Locale Test is going to be on at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is going to be Locale Game Show. Thank you so much for being here, Grimm, and thank you for being the most handsomest guy in the LCU.
It won't be on at 11.
Oh,
12:30.
You're starting today?
Yeah.
God, Beans, keep
okay,
up.
so 12:30. I'm sorry, I was just so enamored
Beans.
by his handsomeness.
Because here's the thing, right? Technically, at 12:30, it will be March 1st, right?
That is true. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Cool.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Later, bro.
Appreciate you.
I am also going to take off because I got to go build the schedule and put it out on announcements. And good luck, everyone. And when I told you motherfuckers to go and be a member, and 5 of you had to do it, like we got 25 new members.
Yeah.
So to all the people that are here at 10:42 Eastern in the morning, I fuck with you.
Hey, Keemstar, ladies and gentlemen, the boss and the puppet master of the LCU. Thank you all for the support. Seriously, it means a lot. I know we couldn't shout you guys out in the moment. Keemstar was doing it because I was trying to set stuff up, but seriously, y'all don't know what it means to us that y'all support this show. Keemstar said he's going to count on this to figure out what happened at night because he's getting older, going to sleep earlier. So let's keep this thing going, and all support is appreciated. Remember, tomorrow we're going long because we got to end a little bit early today because of some IRL stuff, but we're making up for it. Tomorrow we're going to have a awesome tier list for coffee brands, right? We want the audience to get involved. We're going to let us know what y'all think. Also, you're going to see a sneak peek. The non-members are going to see a sneak peek to Ken's cooking because I got the video ready. We're going to be doing some commentary behind it. I want Beans to give me her input as a Latina woman, right? So it's going to be beautiful, guys. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to get Jaffe on here to confront Beans. It's going to happen. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be beautiful. Let's get into the content. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I had one more question.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys want to go on at 2? Or is that too late? Does that conflict with things?
Probably Bean's job.
I can just talk to them. So far, I have nothing really going on, and that could actually work better for me when we do in-person studies and stuff.
Because we could just we could change Cafe to 2, lead it right into Nerds. Your viewers are going to be, you're going to get way more viewers at 2.
Okay.
I know it sucks because it's like kind of like a habit that we all come here in the morning.
Yep.
So that's going to kind of suck, but I think it's just going to be better for the show.
The only
you want to try it for a week, and if it's a problem, then we'll fucking go back.
Yeah, we're down. The only thing for me is Fridays because that's when I go see my mother, and I usually go after the morning show to see her for groceries and lunch and all that. That's the only day that's like bad for me. But outside that, I'm good for that.
Beans has run the show, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if just someone else pops up on Fridays.
Yeah, afternoon would probably be easier to get somebody for too instead of mornings.
Yeah. Locale lunch.
No, locale brunch. We could do that. Cafes and brunch. We could do that.
All right. For this month, I'm going to set it at 2. If it's a problem, then we'll just adjust it. Okay.
Too easy.
But next week tomorrow, fucking 2. All right. See you guys.
Thank you, sir. You heard it here.
Interesting.
You heard it here. All right. So Zay and Boogie, as we were saying, they got some underlying beef going on in Nerds. They're trying to get this shit figured out. They're trying to make it work. But they went on rewind, and they kind of aired their grievances a little bit. They kind of went at each other. Zay gets heated. Boogie gets heated. He already hates women, right? So that doesn't help. But let's see what Boogie and Zay have to say to each other.
It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have a fucking opinion.
And I think it's a shit fucking opinion, and I think that it's not fucking true with all the shit that I fucking put in, and I think it was bullshit for you to disrespect
I'm helping
me
out.
like
Look,
that on
I'm volunteering to help out the nerds. I'm doing a pretty good job.
And
You
I'm
guys are
volunteering
finally
too.
making
Have I
money
ever
over
been
there.
fucking paid? Have I ever been
The
fucking
show is
paid?
actually no. The
I'm
show is
volunteering too.
actually good right now.
That's
The
true.
show is actually good right now. Why are you fucking that up?
Why is
So
it
if
good?
the show is
though?
actually
'Cause
good.
we're all on there. It's good
That's
because
what
we're all
Who's the new
on there.
additions? Who are the new additions? Like, what is making the show
No,
good now?
Okay, what is making the show good right now is that I'm coming in there and I'm trying to whip you into shape. By calling you the weakest link might make you work a little bit harder. Look, I've said this on live. I'm saying it again now. You guys need to find your voice. You guys are getting better. You guys are pretty goddamn good. But there's a very good chance that you guys could be great. And I'm trying to push you to be great.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing. Okay, find my voice, whatever. But work.
It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have a fun.
All right, so as y'all can see, Boogie's trying to push them to be their best selves, right?
Chance that you guys.
Becky was trying to do it in her own way, and Boogie, I think, is trying to take the more softer approach, right? The more nerdier approach than just the Ursula, as we can say. We got Eric and members waiting. I'm going to bring him in real quick. Eric, what's up, bro?
Up.
While we...
Right. You guys caught me for a second time.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Beans, what were you going to say, ma'am?
Well, first of all, good morning, Eric. And second of all, Roger McElfresh with the cash cow. So thank
Hell
you very much.
yeah. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for that. Eric, I need to figure out why my mouse does that sometimes. Eric, we're watching these rewind clips from Boogie and Zay arguing, and maybe you can give us a little bit of insight once we're done, okay? So we're going to watch this real quick, and we're going to make it happen.
Could be great, and I'm trying to push you to be great.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing. Okay, find my voice, whatever. But work a little bit harder is fucking crazy when you know how fucking long I stay up every single night
Jesus.
working on shit for the fucking
Becky
job.
Boop.
Oh, great. Ex-manager, what do you have to fucking say?
What do you have to say, cunt?
Whoa!
They're ungrateful. I told you they're ungrateful. You feel me now, Boogie? I fucking warned you.
Nobody said we're not. I
appreciate
literally said we are grateful for you being our manager. We were grateful for your big fat ass.
Headphone warning, everybody. Headphone warning. I apologize. I didn't say in the beginning.
No,
we're
Get
not
that
grateful
right.
for you at all. You can go suck it and take the back door. Go take another dick in your ass, asshole.
Damn.
Get out of here. Go
Yeah,
sit
that's the
down.
one thing we have in
We're
fucking common on
grateful for
Nerds
Boogie.
is we hate this dumb fat bitch.
Absolutely. No, we love Boogie. We're
Yeah,
trying
as
to
much
we're
as
just having a
I'm
conversation.
mad
You
at
can
Boogie
go
right
take
now, I
walks.
could still say fuck you and your ass fungus ass bitch ass self. Go fly out to
Whoa.
Texas, fuck another sugar daddy. I'll take Queens for another.
Chance that you guys.
We're getting heated, Eric.
Damn.
We're getting real heated,
Lammy
sir.
went off the deep end at Becky yesterday. Hey, goddamn messed up sleep schedules.
Oh, yeah. We got one more short clip, guys. Just want to make sure we get the entire context before we talk to Eric. So, last one.
They finally ready to let me fucking speak? Boogie, these people want to be at 100 fucking viewers. Just wait till you make them go towards 1,000. The extra work they're going to have to be doing, they're going to revert back to being 3-year-olds.
What you do on the fucking fucking show, Becky. What work did you do? I did the entire fucking docket. You didn't provide anything except bullshit fake drama that nobody wanted and nobody cared about. You brought in a fake audience that doesn't stay because the audience that cares about nerd shit doesn't give a fuck about your fake drama.
Done yet, Glammy? I'm sorry. Maybe I should go suck on a nipple and have some ecstasy at a rave like you have. Goodbye, ingrates.
Bye, Becky.
Stupid, fat.
Now that we know Becky is listening, Chucky says, "Becky, get out." Now that we know Becky is listening, do you two want to take the time to thank her for all the work she did for Loghound Nerd?
Becky.
There it is. So, Eric,
Damn,
my
Glammy
man.
went off the back end against Becky.
Yes, she
did. She did. I do want to comment on something that did happen. So Zay did not like whenever Boogie said that she was the worst part of nerds.
Yeah, apparently what we understand, and she's a very sensitive person, and with her just joining, you know, her nerds, it feels like she's doing all this for free, and not being contracted.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a very sucky thing. She is working very hard. I don't know if you heard
done
whenever.
a lot for us.
Exactly. I don't know if you heard whenever Keemstar was in here earlier, but he was saying that she's very much a worker bee or like a busy bee. Sometimes it's very easy to let what people say really get to you.
I know when Becky was our manager, she came in like a damn fucking bull. Because literally, I'm not even lying to you guys, right? This is no kayfabe. This is no bullshit. Literally, she was like, Ken, me and you gonna figure out if Beans is gonna stay or not. And I said, fuck you. No, we're not. She's staying. So.
And I am glad that Beans is staying because she is a lovely woman.
Me too, bro.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Eric.
you.
I do
Thank you.
appreciate it. So it's very easy for whenever people are handing out criticisms to seem like they're only focusing on one person. It does hurt a little bit, but sometimes you do have to take what people say and just turn it into something positive or turning into something you can work on and not take it as like you're the worst thing ever and you're never going to get better, right? Because where are you going to go from there? You can't go up, you can't go down, you're just going to stay in the middle. That's why I kind of had to deal with it myself, because I know I'm the worst part of Cafe. And
No,
I'm
you're
not saying that.
No,
you're not. You're the best part of Cafe.
Yes, you are. You see me?
There are
Do you
only-
see me?
There are only two parts of Cafe, and obviously Ken's the best. He has a silky voice. He has the face for it. He has the charisma. So if anybody has to be the weakest link or the lower peg, it has to be me. But it doesn't mean that I'm the worst thing ever, right?
The one and only Tina D with the $20. We should help each other. Miss Tina, you could not have said truer words. Right?
Listen, Zay is a incredible woman, and she has done much for this show after she was brought in. And ever since Boogie became our manager, we are having a whole lot of fun. And yesterday, we brought Mike in during our trivia.
Hell yeah. Real quick, Carlos Bean, stop it right now. You are literally the fire of Cafe. Ken is the chill.
Somebody said I got the tism.
That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, you're the fire, and I'm... What's the most boring element, Eric? Give me a boring element. Land? I'm the land. You know what I mean? I'm just there. I'm
fire and earth.
I'm a dirt pile on the side of the road, Beans. You're the fire that comes through the city, burning everything down. Damn it.
I can be fire, okay, I'll accept that. I can be fire, but you're ice. You're cool. You're chill. You're level-headed. And I think that's the perfect... That reminds me, yesterday I was in VC and Humphrey, I don't know if you know who Humphrey is, but he was watching like this really old like cartoon animation called Fire and Ice from like 1983. I found it so interesting that I was so enamored, and I'm just gonna say it flat out. I thought it was a pornography at first because how shapely they used to make the women back in the day in animation, but that's neither here nor there. What were we talking about? Fire and Ice. Yeah, I don't mind.
Real quick, Roxy's favorite member in the world, Chucky, re-up their membership. Beans, knock that shit off. You are not. Thank you. See, the chat even agrees, Beans. Agrees, Beans. I can't talk. They
Green
agree.
beans.
A green beans.
Sounds like you were rapping there for a second.
I know, right?
That would be great for open mic now that we don't have Freshy Fresh.
So, Eric, real quick. So, behind the scenes, right? Obviously we don't want to know everything. We don't.
No.
But Boogie and Zay, how are they? Do they kind of get along behind the scenes? Do they bicker and argue?
Yeah,
behind
they got along behind the scenes
Good.
pretty decently.
Good. Okay.
We're gearing up for today's show, which I'm not going to talk about.
No, don't.
So.
Don't. This is your show. So, also, we're gonna start going before you, Eric. Keem wants us to be more like a brunch, right? So, locale brunch.
I saw it's like we're getting a redirect. Thank you, Keem.
There it is,
that
bro.
will really help us.
Hell yeah. So, Cafe's going to start the day, right? Battle rap. And we're going to make it happen. I know people in chat are saying justice for Fweshy. We're not going to touch on that. That is you have to be in the Discord to discuss Fweshy. But anyways, we appreciate you, Eric, as always, sir. You're always an awesome person, very positive, and you rarely have bad things to say. And we need
I don't.
We need more of that.
Becky.
Well, that's totally different. I completely understand.
Yeah.
But we need more of that in the LCU, man. We have a lot of, shit talk, and, we are drama universe 100%. I'm not going to deny that. And it works great. But sometimes you need sunshines and rainbows, Eric. Sometimes we need happiness. We need a smile on our face. And damn it, sir, you always have that smile on your face, Eric. We appreciate you.
Yep,
also,
I always smile.
I'm digging the shirt, bro. Is that Batman?
Yep, it's I got that during DC Fandom back in 2021, I believe.
Hell yeah, bro.
Can you show it off just a little bit?
It's a little faded, but it's the symbol hole.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I always liked Dracula because of the bats, right? And then Batman has the bats as well, so I always thought that was pretty cool. But we appreciate you, sir. Hope you have all the fun on your show today. Hopefully, Zay is a little chill compared to normally.
Hopefully. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Enjoy your day, buddy.
Thanks for coming on,
You
Eric.
too.
Later. Oh boy, Trog. Evidently, I misgendered them, and I apologize for that. Ken, I'm a lady. I'm sorry you said sir. But what does NBD mean? Not a big deal?
I think so. You're making me feel like a boomer now. NBD. Network block device? It's not that.
I think it is no big deal. Either way, I apologize, ma'am. I saw the boy. I assumed. You can't assume anymore, so from the bottom of my heart, I apologize.
Speaking of boy, you have that really deep voice. I wonder if you can do the boy from that one game. I'm pretty sure it's God of War.
Boy.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Boy. I can't. All right. Oh, man. So that's pretty much all that happened on Rewind, right? Whenever they ended, obviously they went to test. We hashed that out already. We saw the clips already. Let's go ahead and move on. So Jaffe did an amazing thing yesterday. We all know kind of what happened with him and Tina. We know the antics that were being pulled with Tina. We know kind of the history of it. Jaffe actually went on Queens and apologized to Tina. I thought that was very, very big of him. That was very mature of him. He had an interesting story plot around it, right? But you have to respect the man because he did apologize for what happened. Let's go ahead and let Jaffe. Maybe 1 second. Good job, Ken.
Religious experience.
I get click happy sometimes, Chad. I apologize. What happened?
Carlos is calling us out. Carlos is calling us out. He said we never told us what's in your cups today.
Sorry, Carlos. We are dropping the ball. You know what? You know the cup I'm using? Nope.
That
Carlos,
does give the theme for today. Nope.
You know what, Carlos? I appreciate you keeping us honest. You keep our integrity high. And you let us know when we can admit failure. We failed you today, Carlos. I apologize, sir.
And a lot of people are asking for the daily espresso. Hopefully, we can touch on it briefly.
Well, we need to at least do the birds and all that other stuff. We need to do that. All right. So, I had Tim Hortons in my cup. I'm out of
I
coffee
had
now.
Bustelo, but that's not a surprise to anybody.
Hey, I fucking can't. All right. So, let's just get into Daily Espresso. Screw the LCU. Our fans want the Daily Espresso. Damn it. They're going to get their Daily Espresso. Daily Espresso time, guys. So, our friends Jackie and Shadow getting closer and closer to hatch time. We see the nest preparations happening. We see beaks picking up sticks, moving them left and right. We hear birds chirping in the background. We don't know who this is, but what we do know is those eggs are getting protected. We know as we get closer and closer to the day of hatching, closer and closer, we're going to get life, the birth of birds on Lockout Cafe. It's a beautiful thing, guys. It's a beautiful thing.
Wonder whenever we're not watching the birds if we have like any sort of members or viewers that go into the live stream and just put tune into Local Cafe at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Maybe I should be doing that.
You should. Tune in for the Daily Espresso.
We look at the birds. I was thinking about this. So we only have 7 days left until hatch day. That means there's only a week left, right? Very exciting. It's going to be on a Friday, hopefully. Thank God for Friday. But I was thinking, what are we going to do after these birds hatch? The birds were our big ticket item, right? So what are we going to do without the birds, Ken?
Oh, man. Can I make a really adult joke right now?
Yes. I think we're close to that time.
I guess I'm going to have to get my wife pregnant.
You just film her belly 24/7.
Guys, we got the baby cam on Mrs. Ken. You know, we got 8 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days until the hatching.
Was that gas or was it a kick?
I don't know. But see Ken rub the belly.
That would actually be very entertaining, seeing like your humongous hand compared to like the size of her belly,
man,
while it
just, you know. Yeah, look at the belly rub, guys. Oh yeah, we love belly rubs here at Lockout Cafe.
I feel like when your baby's born, like your hand is just so big, you could just like palm it, you know, just one hand it.
So, true story, right? True story. I met her sister a few hours after she gave birth, right? First time I ever met her. And I was holding the baby, right? The new baby. They let me hold her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, literally, like, half my forearm from here to like here was baby. Tiny, tiny baby. And I'm holding the baby talking. And what they think is because of like my deep voice and like the vibrations in my diaphragm or whatever, the baby just passed out. Just fell asleep. And I'm sitting there holding this child, sleeping for like over an hour. I'm like, I can't move, right? I can't move. I don't want to wake the baby up. So
I feel like you're just sitting there like Mongolian throat singing to this baby and the baby's just like knocked out. I feel like that would be relaxing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Greek girl, are y'all trying? Yes, we are. Definitely trying. We're married almost 6 years now. So, you know, hopefully, prayerfully, it happens. You know, going through some stuff. We're going to try to make it happen, you know, because we need a baby Ken in this world. This world is not complete without a baby Ken. She's actually deathly afraid of giving birth to my child because she's like 5'4", and I'm 6'5", and I'm a giant person. She thinks that the baby is going to come out like 2 feet, 3 feet, and like just huge. I was like, well, I was only, you know, 6 pounds, I was only 8 pounds, 8.5 ounces when I was born. So I wasn't that big of a baby.
Grimm was a very chubby baby. He looked heavy. He looked dense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why I'm putting it off as much as possible. Because one, we're not married. I want to get married. I want to have my little princess moment, right? The other thing is I'm scared. I'm a very tiny lady. I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw yesterday when I posted my gym picture, right? Grimm was towering above me. You can see I'm very slim, very tiny. So just imagining like people looking at me from the back, they're like, "Oh, look at this tiny lady," and then I turn to the side and it's just boom, belly for days.
So I'm trying to find my baby picture.
Your baby picture?
I
think I have one of Grimm, but it would take me a while because it was a while ago that I had it.
Yep.
But while you're doing that, we have Pirate and someone named Zachary Plays and members waiting. I know that we're very short on time, but maybe they can fill in the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Okay.
What
good
up?
Morning, good morning.
How are y'all doing today?
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Let's play the game of Did Pirate just roll out of bed?
Yeah.
What's up, bro? You
What's
all right?
up, guys?
Good
morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Zach? You doing good, bro?
Yeah, I actually got a notification my boom mic is actually coming in today.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of mics, by the way, so as we all know, Ken got a new mic and he actually sent me his old one. So hopefully that will help out with the microphone situation. Because for some reason, my sound is either really good or really terrible. It's never like in between. So hopefully.
What kind of mic are you using right now?
Right now, I have the Samsung G-Track Pro, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sent her.
I've never heard of that.
I sent her my Rode Pod mic.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I sent that to her.
Oh yeah, the one that you used to use.
Yeah, because I got.
Did you get the SM7B? Yeah, you got that.
Is that the same one that you sent me yesterday of the link?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know how the hell I did this, but I got a brand new one wrapped, no problem, for $100 on eBay.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad though.
Yeah.
That's really
it's a
not
$400 microphone I got for $100.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
really
was,
not bad.
And it's not fake, not from Alibaba.
No. It's straight from eBay, mailed from the USA. It had the factory seal and all that on it. I mean, you can see. You know.
If you ever see that, post the link in the Discord because I want to snatch one of those up too.
Yeah, definitely.
And you got came with the stand, or you already had the stand?
No, this is the Rode stand. This is one I was using.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Pirate, since you do roll out of bed usually near the end of our show, how do you feel about our new start time of 2 p.m.?
That'll be perfect.
Yep. So we're gonna try that out.
Because I'm in Pacific time, so that's what.
I agree with it. I agree with it for the people in Pacific time because it's like a little bit earlier. Anyways.
But for you, what time zone are you in, and do you agree with the change or not?
I'm in Eastern, so it's like a normal start time for me, but sometimes I'm like waking up and the show is just in the middle.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, so, the whole idea like 10 o'clock was, Eastern Standard Time, it's 10 o'clock. West Coast was like 7. People are starting to wake up at 7.
Yeah.
Maybe a little earlier for work. But, no, I mean, I totally get it. So we're going to try it out, locale brunch, we're not going to change the name, but that's going to be kind of the theme, right? Locale brunch. So,
I do like it though, because there is a huge gap between the cafe and the nerds.
Yeah,
it's like a 2-3 hour gap between them.
Yep. So
sometimes you guys go to like 12:45, 1 o'clock.
Yep. So I mean, it definitely makes sense.
Exactly. I was just gonna say the way that I'm trying to justify it in my head, because the whole premise of the show is you wake up with us, you drink coffee with us, right? So now the way that I'm trying to justify it is like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're like just getting into that slump at work where you're just like, I need something to wake me up so we can be their quote unquote cafe, right? Their little coffee to pick me up. That's what I'm trying to justify it as, just so like my brain can take in that information.
I have one of the cups that I actually got at the mall when I went out one week with a friend of mine. You can't really see it, but if you get what I mean, what that is.
That's awesome, dude. That's super cool. But nah, yeah. So someone in the chat said maybe they'll get like some morning shows. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I know Keem has his vision of the 24 shows, and you know, right now with only so many shows, it's hard to, I guess, because redirecting and time gaps and all that. So I definitely get it. I also think once we do this, it'll help us get a fan base that's up, so they understand who we are. They see us live, so it's a little different, right? But at that point, if we get moved a little bit, maybe the fan base will come with us, because some shows are better for afternoon, some shows are better for morning. It just kind of depends, right?
I think the good thing about us in particular is that we can be a little bit more flexible, right? Because I do have an in-person job, but it's very flexible. Like right now, we're kind of working on schedules and things like that because we're going to start a in-person soon. But earlier, doesn't really matter to me. I just need to be like I need to communicate with
communicative.
It's a hard word, especially this early in the morning. But yeah, I just need to do that, and like it's okay. And then you work more in the nighttime, I believe.
I got my little part-time job I do at night just for some extra cash.
That's Pacific or specific?
Pacific.
No,
but
all right.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. But nah, yeah. So mornings and afternoons are usually good for me. So we'll try this thing out. We'll see what happens. And hopefully the audience stays with us. We got 315 people right now. I love all of you. The support y'all shown was amazing today. Keem getting us some members, 26 new members. Y'all are freaking beautiful. Thank you so much. The story of Cafe is going to be a great one to tell, because the inception of it came from the failure of a show. And then we blossomed into this, and, get moved around a little bit, getting the new viewership, gaining people, I think people at their core like the idea of Cafe. It's just trying to fit it into like an LCU atmosphere is a little different because we're a little bit of a different flavor, right? So it'll take some time. We're going to get there. We're constantly growing. Support is always growing. We love everybody.
I will say this. I know you guys had Becky for, what was it, like a couple days was it 1 day as manager?
Technically,
or a couple days?
1 day.
Well, technically 2.
I would have thought 2 days because that's what I was seeing.
So,
but I think that having her, even though it was, I can't even imagine having her as a manager of anything, but it did kind of light the fire, because there's kind of, it's kind of, I feel like you guys are kind of to spite her, be like, yeah, our show's freaking,
This is what I'll say, right? And I'll tell anybody this. She actually gave good advice. She really, truly did.
Yeah.
And like the voice inflection, like you're doing a melody. I don't know if you've noticed the last few episodes, I've been more my voice projecting and all that. Beans has definitely brought the energy more as well.
Oh, Beans has a fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Latina fire.
That's it.
Exhaust, yeah.
That's it. So,
I know what you mean.
And then, Keem giving us the advice of telling the story before we show clips. So, before I show clips, now I'm starting to tell the story of what happened. And usually if I don't know all the details, I'll say what I know. Beans can pick that up. She completes the story. And then we watch clips and kind of break that down. So, wrong word. Using what they told us, right, to help us out. I think it is going to help the show. And
if you look at the show from, because I've been watching you guys since you guys day one, Cafe, to now, I mean, you guys are professionals.
We try, bro. We definitely try. So
it's wild.
At first, I was watching like LCL, Queens, all that stuff, but then like once I was actually getting up early in the morning, I saw Cafe popping up, and I was like, you know what? I'll just go in and watch.
We appreciate it, dude.
For a
Seriously.
while.
Thank you.
Especially with being gifted the memberships and all that. But
Yep.
there's only 3 that I haven't been gifted yet, which is Milkers, Nerds, and Gaming.
Gifted so everybody can get the complete set.
That's it.
Everyone in here is honestly fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for the swear.
Nah, you're good, bro. We appreciate that. But
It's a good community.
It is. But we got to cut it here, guys, because we got some
All right.
IRL stuff going on. But remember, tomorrow
Thank you, guys.
tomorrow we're going long. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow while we go long. So
All right, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Later,
bro. All right, guys. We appreciate it. Like I said, we do apologize for cutting a little early today, but we're going to make it up to you tomorrow, I promise. We got some good stuff planned. It's going to be a great show. You know, y'all are getting a sneak peek into Ken's cooking with the Badia. We have an awesome coffee tier maker list we're going to do with some very, very notable brands. And maybe, just maybe, we can get Jaffe in here to confront Beans.
Baby grandpa.
Get Jaffe and Beans in here to go at it a little bit, to liven up the cafe a little bit. Just a little bit. So thank you, everyone. You're freaking beautiful. I love you as always. Ms. Beans, any final words for us?
I need some sleep after getting all this energy out.
All right, guys. So Beans needs sleep after being in the cafe. Damn it. Becky was right, Beans. God. All right. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday. And we'll see you on the next one. We love you. Thank you, guys.
It's rise and shine. Grab your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Local Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, baby, just take a break.
Real quick, guys, tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Be ready. We're going long tomorrow. Local Cafe. All right, guys, as we know, Saturdays are a free-for-all. We'll see you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. It's going to be a great show, I promise. We love y'all. Take care, guys.